Jurenzo, obviously you had your first taste of this last year. How much has that prepared you for this year's?
I just think I'm more prepared this year because I know what's coming. I know what to expect on that level of international rugby. Obviously, it's under 20, but it's still a step up with the speed, with the intensity of the game. So I think I'm more prepared in every aspect I can be ready for.
And that step up from schoolboy last year to the international series, that was quite an intense junior World Cup.
It was, especially the last few games. Unfortunately, we lost the second game, so it was a bit of pressure on us to actually win the last game. And obviously against Ireland, we couldn't pull through. But that just prepared me more for my following year, for this year, to be prepared for what's to come and what teams actually have and what we can get better at as a team as well.
How much excitement is there knowing that there's now suddenly the Sanzor series as well? The Six Nations under 20s a lot. I'm sure you watch a lot of those games anyway.
I think for us it's massive. For us as a junior rugby system, especially for the under 20s, usually going into the World Cup without any experience. So for this year, for this group, I think it's really special. Getting prepared enough, just making the playing field even, because the Six Nations, they have playing time as well, and then we only meet them at that level, the World Cup. So I think for us this is really massive to be able to get that standard and get that level and know what to expect going forward.
You obviously know you're carrying a badge there, you're going overseas representing the country. Does that add a bit of extra pressure? And have you been to Australia ever before?
I've been there. I was quite young, but just for holiday. Actually, not holiday. We went to go watch Australia versus New Zealand, me and my family. But yeah, actually for me, it's not that much pressure. I know what to expect, but I still have to put pressure on myself to be able to perform and be the best version of myself for the team.
I always ask this to guys, and just a bit left field, if what would people be surprised to know about you, other than you being a rugby player and the junior Springbok?
I don't know. So,
any hobbies, vices, things like that?
No. I'm usually just, I don't know. They might think, something, I don't know. Some people told me a lot that my appearance gives a perception. So I'm usually a quiet guy, not really outspoken, and so that gives them expression of, no, I'm this guy. But actually, I'm just getting comfortable around certain areas. So I think that's about it.
And maybe explain your nickname.
Oh, I got a nickname from one of my primary school friends back home in Namibia. So when I grew up there, he just came up to me one day after a game and he was like, "Oh, do you know what nickname would suit you?" Because I was a bit bigger than most of the guys my age, and he called me the Boogeyman. And then I actually thought about it. And I was like, "That's a cool nickname," and then it stuck from there.
You want to hopefully strike some fear into the Aussies and the Kiwis.
Hopefully, I think. But mostly the team, and we should just be building on each other. I know each and every one of us will be the best for the team, and then we will get up from there and build up from there.
And your leadership role, I don't know if the captains has been appointed yet, but you are one of the leaders in the side.
Yeah.
Bigger responsibilities?
I think so, yeah. But I think I'm well prepared, knowing I was in the group last year. Fortunately for me, I played most of the games, so I know what to expect and how youngsters who came through feel in that type of games. So I'll just try to help them and guide them as much as I can with the other leaders in the team.
But does that prevent you being naughty on the field?
No, not actually. It just uplifts me more, because I then can't feel sorry for myself in that aspect, because they look up to us as leaders. So I have to build myself up, lift myself up, so that they can also be confident in everything they do and feeling comfortable, even though they make mistakes, because that's going to happen. So they just feel comfortable to be able to express themselves and play.
And last year your vice was the lack of physicality especially against France and Ireland and those teams. Do you think you're up to standard this year?
I think so. I think for us, this rugby championship will be very important in that aspect, like I said, because obviously those guys have played before in the Six Nations. They've been playing against each other. They know the intensity. They know the physicality. So this will be massive for us to get ready and be prepared on that type of level, especially.
Thanks a lot.